I'm living the dream, baby. Oh, yeah.
This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello humans, and thank you for joining me in another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash the like button. Now, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode...
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Oh yeah, I got that fresh cut. Today, I'm going to talk about the Switch. You know, yes, I'm living the gaming dream. I play everything that I can, everything that I want, but even in today's market, there are games that are great for the more mature players like myself. Maybe your mom or dad want to play. Maybe you have somebody that's around my age that you want to recommend a game to. Maybe you want to take them to GameStop and shop with you. That way they sprinkle a little love your way sometimes. I don't know, guys, but I enjoy all kinds of games. You know, and I like a lot of action games. Sometimes I like to distress. But another type of game that I love, and I mean really love, is chill games, you know? Games that I play when I just want to relax and I want to have a good time. But nothing too, you know, violent, maybe something more RPG, but not so slow, something mid-paced. Well, I got the game for you. Not only do I have the game for you, but I have the game at a great price, like I always do. Now, Morphite is a game that came out a while back ago, but here's the deal. Right now, I don't know what it's going to be when you watch this video, but right now, I just purchased it for $3.49 on sale on the Switch store. So that was pretty cool. You know, I played it and I really enjoyed it. You know, at first it started off a little slow, but I really liked the graphics. For whatever reason, they remind me of Battlezone, probably because they have a bunch of lines, but it's a little cartoony, basic, but also makes the point that you don't need a lot of, you know, graphical power to have a very enjoyable game. The best way I could describe with this game is it's a little bit of Metroid, a little bit of No Man's Sky. You know, you go on missions, you upgrade, it has RPG elements, but it's a very soothing game. So let me stop talking, let me show you a little bit of Morphite.
Alright guys, so let me introduce you for those of you who are not familiar with Morphite. Now what I like to do when I'm giving my first thoughts on games is I like to read what the developer says about their own game, specifically when I find that their description actually matches the experience that I'm having with their game, right? And what I'm going to read to you comes straight from the developer. This is what they publish in the advertising of their game. And you can find this game, by the way, not only on the Switch, on PC, it's even available on mobile. Morphite is a casual, atmospheric, first-person shooter inspired by the classics. Research plants and animals battle with hostile entities and unravel a mystery surrounding a rare material called Morphite. This is true, you know, when I look at this game, it's sort of like a combination of Metroid and maybe No Man's Sky with some RPG elements. You know, you're battling monsters, there's bosses in here, but you can also fly your ship, you're upgrading your ship, you're upgrading your weapons, you're upgrading your suit, just, you know, relaxing and enjoyable. And when it says that it has an atmosphere, it really does. You know, the soundtrack, the background music to this game is really enjoyable for relaxing. I especially like it at night, especially if I've had a hard day and I want to calm down. It's perfect soundtrack, at least for me anyway. That's what I find, and probably people of my generation, older people, and anybody after 35, maybe after 40, might feel the same way about the game. I don't know, but that's what I find to be enjoyable. And one of the reasons I like sharing these games, guys, is to encourage my fellow Gen X gamers out there to get back into gaming, to find a hobby that's a little bit healthier than partying, at middle age, because, people like to act young, but, you get to a certain age, you don't rebound as well. Let me just put it that way. Alright, so let me keep on going with the presentation here. And Morphite is a casual first-person shooter. Right? It's very stylized. I love the style of this game. So it has a retro feel to it, sort of Tronish, sort of, I don't know, it just reminds me of old arcade cabinet style art. Not the colors, because the colors are far superior now, of course, but that kind of art that they used to have back in the day for, early 3D shooters, like Battlezone, that type of game. Maybe even a little bit of Asteroids Deluxe thrown in, probably because you fly around in your ship. But anyway, let me give you some of the features of the game, right? It has a procedurally generated universe, which gives you a bunch of planets to discover. Some of them have a lot of things to do, some don't. There's always something to discover. There's side missions. There's platforming in this game. You have to explore new landscapes, structures, stuff like that. And also there's like research and exploration. So you have to look for new kinds of plants, new kinds of animals, and you sell those scans in order to get money. They call it something else, but in order to purchase and upgrade, your ship, your weapons, your suit. And there also, this is the best part, there's also spacecraft combat. While you're flying around in space, you might encounter a ship out there that wants to battle you, or you can negotiate with them, you can trade. There's different things that you can do with a ship. But it has a pretty good story, and the main character is Myra Kale, a young woman whose life takes a sudden turn when a simple mission develops into an epic interstellar journey revealing her mysterious past and relation to a coveted substance called Morphite. Myra will voyage to the furthest corners of space and explore uncharted, procedurally generated planets, which each diverse landscape teeming with exotic flora and fauna. And that's true, guys. Some of my favorite things are to, especially some of the harder animals to scan, just gather the scans. I find that relaxing. Some of the planets, the colors they use in this game, they're very soft on the eyes, which is a good thing for us mature gamers, and it's a change of pace, and not that you guys know I love hack and slash and action and all that stuff, but this is a good change of pace, something to mix in with the rest. And I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying this game. If I had to give it a number, I'd give it an 8 out of 10, 7.5. No, 8. 8, definitely an 8. You know why? Because I only paid $3.59 for it. That bumped it up. You might get it on sale out there. I know on Steam it's like $15, so keep your eye out. But you know what? Even at $15, it is a good buy. If you like this kind of game. If not, look at it, wait for the right time, like I always tell you, and strike. Get those hot deals, man. That's what I do, and that's how I got this game on sale on the Switch. Now, by the time you see this video, it may not be on sale. Like I said, I got it for $3.49. That's a great deal. So, keep on looking. If it goes down, I'm sure it's going to go down again. It might go back up, but just keep your eyes peeled. Alright guys, let's wrap this up.
What did I tell you? This is a perfect game for a mature gamer, maybe for a younger gamer. I don't know if you like those kind of games, but I always like to show people games that you can share with people my age, maybe people that haven't been in gaming for a while. You want to bring them in. You want to bring them in back into the fold. Oh yeah, and show them something on the Switch, something they can play, something you can play. This is a perfect game on long trips. I like to go overseas. Something I'm going to be playing definitely, and something that I've been playing, almost every other night, I want to say, because it really, really hits that spot. I love the ambience, I love the music, and I like just exploring planets, man. And if that's your deal, then get you a little bit of Morphite. Alright humans, that was my thoughts, my first thoughts on Morphite. You go ahead and check me out. If you want to check the schedule for further videos, go on my Twitter. I got a Twitter, and I have a schedule of videos that are coming out. You can see the schedule there. A little bit of service for you. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and remember, never be afraid to be happy. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.